Hey there, this is Paul from Collecticon, and I wanted to take this time to kind of separate the fact from fiction on the new MPG-17 Optimus Prime. First off, this was kind of a surprise, although the rumors had been circulating for a few weeks that this was going to happen, that we were going to get a V4 Optimus Prime in Masterpiece. And we did receive a silhouette style reveal just the other day. And then all of a sudden, really quickly, this finished color render came out of the figure. There's a lot of discussion, a lot of shock, not a lot of awe right now. I just thought I'd take a minute, gather my thoughts, and share them and see if, how much of this is true or not. So first off, this seems like it's coming out really soon, really quickly after MP44, which was kind of an incredible piece and definitely looked like an upgrade from the previous iterations of the Masterpiece Convoy or Optimus Prime toys. But really, if you look at the numbers, it's not that far off. MP1 came out in 2003, and MP10 didn't come out till 2010, which was 7 years later. MP44 coming out in 2019 was 9 years later. And this is scheduled for release January of 2026, which is 7 years from the last one. So it's really not much sooner than we've had in the past. So just wanted to get that out of there. But from the looks of this thing, it's really a surprise. It is not beholden to a cartoon aesthetic or any particular aesthetic we've seen before. And they gave this thing sort of a moniker or a subline name of Style Gen. We don't really know what that means, but it seems like this is supposed to be a new series within the MPG line. And so I kind of wanted to take a moment to maybe try to clarify, without more information, what that could mean. From looking at this thing, it appears to have aesthetic cues from a variety of Optimus Prime sources over the past 40-some years. For instance, the proportions look like a standard Optimus Prime. The truck almost appears like an IDW Optimus Prime vehicle. The legs are very reminiscent of MP10. The upper arms and chest are actually really reminiscent of MP1. The antennae are really pronounced on this design, which some are trying to say harkens back to maybe some of the previs Diaclone era images of Battle Convoy. And there's actually a render of this toy with the ion cannon on his shoulder, which is also reminiscent of Diaclone era artwork, specifically that Joustra box art that everyone loves. It's super cool and crazy. So this is going all the way back as well as looking forward. So it's kind of just all over the place. Maybe that's what Style Gen means. It means sort of a new interpretation that's not beholden to everything that's come before. Because this thing also has cues that come from maybe unexpected sources. For instance, there's an accessory which looks almost like the spitting image of the Siege axe that the Voyager Optimus Prime came with. Another interesting addition is the arm blades, which would definitely be a movie-inspired accessory that we don't usually see with G1 Optimus Prime. So maybe it's trying to kind of bridge the gap of all of these different iterations of the character. Is that the right choice? I'm not sure. But at least today we saw some more poses that this thing can take. And it doesn't look, it looks pretty good, but it looks like it can do a lot of things. It can actually be a very functional action figure. But is that enough? I'm not sure. It's always hard when a new line is presented and you don't see where it could potentially go. Like, for instance, the Adamas Machina line with the new Hot Rod, which looks very awesome. How far is that going to go? Is that going to be a one-off? It really depends on how well it sells. So the same thing goes with this. It really seems to me like the Masterpiece line has been struggling for a while. And to me, this is a radical departure, probably meaning like, hey, we need to change things up. This is when interesting things tend to happen in Transformers. When the tried and true methods are failing, when the sales aren't there, we get some interesting ideas. And maybe this is one of those. Honestly, if they don't give us a Masterpiece Optimus Prime that doesn't have a faux grill, I'm probably gonna riot because I'm so sick of that. Like, that is such a gimme, and I'm hoping, and I have been pleading for a really nice Optimus Prime that doesn't have a fake grill. I kind of got, I'm kind of sick of that. I'm fighting for a single grill Optimus here. It's really hard to say with any definitive weight behind it because all we have is a few pictures. I'm sure more will come out in the next few days. This is going to go up for pre-order next week. But, I just kind of wanted to throw some ideas out there. I wouldn't get all crazy and doom and gloom or get too excited either because we just don't know enough about this thing, but it just is really a surprise. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts? Thanks for listening to this. Please comment any thoughts you have. I'd love to react with you. And, I guess as a toy store, we'll be having to sell this item. So the question is, what's the price? The only indication we have gotten is that it's going to be about 35,000 yen, which translates to a little under $250. So that seems kind of high compared to some of the other MPG releases, but this is one of the first all MPG releases that we've gotten. So, we don't really know how big this thing is. Is it smaller than the last few? Is it on scale with them? If it's as tall as MP44, then maybe I see the 250. But, if I was Takara Tomy, I wouldn't be coming out of the gate with a huge price tag on something. I'd be kind of taking it easy, but maybe they're desperate. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're really confident in this. I mean, it does look like a nice quality toy. It's just we've had so many Optimus Primes that it's hard to get excited about this, isn't it? My actual initial reaction to this was, oh my God, it looks like a third-party toy. What have they done? And, take that for what it is. I don't want to get into it too hard, but it'll be interesting to see this come to fruition. And we have a lot of time, it won't be coming out till 2026, but yeah, I'm just kind of aloof. I don't really know what to think about it. And I'm hoping gathering my thoughts and kind of explaining some of this to you might help you solidify your thoughts on it and can share them in the video. If you like this type of content, please, hit the like button or let me know as a comment. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this up, but I do want to continue to make video content for the Collecticon channel. So again, thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your weekend.